Dave, your landlord. I hope you're aware you've been treading great big dirty red footprints all over the flat. There's more people live here than you know, you great selfish git.
Surgeon Simulator 2013 started as a free game from a game jam that made its rounds through the internet similar to that of the page-finding game Slender. However, its 15 minutes of fame were extended when it was quickly voted up and greenlit by users of the Steam selection machine. Myself and many gaming journalists felt this was potentially a waste of time as Surgeon Simulator was already a free-to-play title, and if they would be charging for a free game, it would be a little ridiculous, regardless of how fun it is. Well, Internet, don't you fret, this game is a complete overhaul of the original, which I am more than glad and proud to present. You play as Nigel, a doctor in the UK who must do his finest to ignore the tendency to bash skulls, throw organs, shoot lasers, and play with floppy disks. Speaking of that, the main menu page is one of the coolest parts of the new game. A mess with a computer and keyboard that conveniently tells you how to play, with all 5 fingers on a key each, and the other hand on the mouse adjusting your arm and hand movement. Besides that, you can take calls, draw pictures, pop pills, and more, getting to the actual gameplay though. In the original game, all you did was a heart transplant, which is still in the game but has an overhaul of an update, with new organs, new tools, and in general throughout the game, much better graphics. To succeed, it is imperative you use the proper tools the proper ways. Should you break the ribcage with a hammer, drill, bone saw, or zap it with a laser? You also need to use the scalpels to cut ligaments or veins or whatever. The game seems difficult, but once you remove everything, including the heart, all you need to do is plop the new heart and victory is yours. He'll probably be fine. Next, you have to replace kidneys, which took me forever to do. I won't spoil anything because the challenge of the game is finding where and when to cut specific pieces. I will give you one hint though. If you grab the green shot and stab them with it, it will cause them to stop bleeding, which makes the game way easier. Just make sure you don't drop it. Also, make sure you don't vaccinate yourself, or you will trip the fuck out. Interestingly enough, to cancel this effect out, just give yourself a shot with the purple needle. Nice touches like this and self-electrocution make this game much more replayable. If you aren't sure what kind of silly things you can do, check out the over 60 achievements in the game, from doing surgery in under a minute to doing surgery under the influence. You'll notice that every time you complete a level you will get more floppy disks. Pop those puppies in for some tips and tricks on how to succeed at the game. The final surgery is a brain transplant, which in retrospect, is that even possible? Who cares, it's a video game, but for whatever reason, when I was busting his skull in, I began to feel sad. Not sure why, it just didn't sit well with me. Maybe because I knew I could never be a surgeon like my father told me. Maybe it's because I wish I could switch brains with someone else. Who knows? After you complete all 3 missions, regardless of shitty grades, you unlock a bonus mode where you must perform the same surgeries in the back of an ambulance. At first I thought, how lame, what a silly bonus mode that won't change anything. When I actually tried it out, I realized how wrong I was. Stuff flies everywhere! You can lose organs and tools at the back door when it pops open, and when you hit a bump, make sure the drill doesn't fall into your patient. I struggled with this quite a bit, and wasn't even able to finish the heart transplant. I really enjoyed this game. I like the mechanics a lot, and I tip my hat to the devs at Bossa Studios. The only complaints I have is that I would have liked more surgeries. 3 and then 3 in a challenge mode really wasn't enough for me. A practice mode where you could find the incision points without risking murder would have been nice too, and some different music would have been appreciated. Overall, this is a pretty unique and fun experience, and if you attempt to perfect every surgery and unlock the achievements, this game will take you quite a while. I give Surgeon Simulator 2013 an 8 out of 10. Let me know what you think of this game in the comments below, and be sure to click the link if you want the game. It's available for PC and Mac through Steam. Thanks for watching, be sure to like and favorite this video and comment down below. See you next time.